Hello, this is Heisenberg.
Hey there, this is G Forever.
Yes, we're here to review Baragon by Playmates Toys. And here he is in the box.
Baragon 1965 from the Toho series by Playmates.
Yes. Oh yeah, that movie was Frankenstein versus Baragon.
Yes, it's a fun movie. And this Baragon looks really cool, except he doesn't look like the 1965. He actually looks like the 1968. And the giveaway for me is the horn. So while the main body is pretty much identical, I think the face is slightly different. So you can see the horn is curved up a little bit, which represents the 68 movie Destroy All Monsters. And
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
think
fine with
Baragon,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, well, 68, Destroy All Monsters is one of my favorite movies, so it's fine with
Yes.
me that he looks more like the 68 Baragon. I
Agreed,
think the
and
color is different too. I think,
possibly, yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, it's a 1965 bar guys usually has a more straighter horn. But otherwise it's very similar. But yeah, I mean I don't mind having a 68 Baragon, even though he's called 65.
Oh yeah, he
So
looks very cute.
he does. Yeah, I think this is another top figure by Playmates. I really love their Gorosaurus and Rodan, but they've done in the past, and this Baragon is another winner for me. So he's definitely a contender for the best of 2023. All
Oh yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's about 6.5 inches tall. Yeah, looking good. Is this the case where like the arms are a little more shiny than the body?
Yes, if you actually now if you mention it, his arms are slightly more shiny. But yes, the rest of the body, even the legs and the tail, are not as shiny.
Yeah,
But
and the
it's
tail
okay with
moves.
me. Yes, it does. It comes as two pieces, so the tail and the body. It actually was a little harder than the typical Playmates to put on, so I think I did bring out the hair dryer. But once it's in, it's in.
Yeah, and then you also pointed out the paint doesn't go all the way to the tip of the
Yeah,
tail.
that's the biggest disappointment for me with Playmates. Some reason they just stopped the paint at a very weird location. I mean, does it really hurt them? That does it cost them a lot more just to finish the tail? If they do, I would, I don't mind paying an extra dollar or two for them to finish the paint. But otherwise, like the head looks great. There's paint in the mouth, individual teeth, the eyes look cute, the horn. I think, this is definitely a winner. The only zonk is the end of the tail where it's missing the paint. But yeah, even the claws are painted, so really great. So let's
Yeah,
see what's
yeah,
at the bottom of the foot here. We can
yeah. It says
visit
Playmates.
Playmates in Hong Kong. They're located
Yeah,
100 Canton Road. All
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. And it's yeah, this is from Toho.
Yes, copyright with Toho Co. Limited. Very cool. And even the ears are painted, which is pretty neat because a lot of times it's just like a single color on the on other figures.
Yeah,
But
so we
let's
got
look at a
some.
classic Bandai 8-inch
Yeah, this
figure.
Bandai came out in 1992, and it's also based on the 1965 movie.
Yes, and if you pay closely attention to the horn, you can see the 65 Baragon is more has a more straighter horn. So, but yeah,
Oh
this
yeah.
classic Bandai uses some metallic paint. They're definitely more artistic back then. The sculpt is actually pretty decent for a 1992 figure. I think they did a pretty good job. Definitely the
Yeah, he
paint.
looks green to me. We were talking
Yeah,
earlier. You don't seem convinced.
I think it's
Uh,
like a mud color, like a olive mud. I don't know.
okay.
So,
So
but
one thing,
definitely
if
has the
you're
yeah.
yeah, one thing to watch for, by the way, if you're a perfectionist, be careful about try to protect the tip of Baragon's horn. It
Yeah.
looks like it's easy for the paint on the tip to get to get knocked off.
Yes, and you can notice that my GMK bar gun right here, 2001, the paint did get knocked off on the tip of the horn.
Yeah, so yeah, there's another Bandai based on the 2001 movie.
Yes, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Gotta love that title. But definitely one of my favorite Millennium movies. One of my top favorite Godzilla movies, and it's great to see Baragon is back in the 2001 film, and
And
we can
that's and
see.
this and the this 2001 is an 8-inch scale
Yes,
figure.
yes, it's an 8-inch movie monster series, and I love 8-inch figures because it's a good size. And this one has a good amount of paint on the bottom of the belly, the back, the eyes, the claws, a nice red eye, and the horn and the teeth.
Okay,
All
and here's the brand
right.
new Bandai from this year.
2023.
Yeah, 2023, also based on the original 1965 movie.
Yes, in the movie Monster series, 6-inch scale. So yeah, so this came out not too long ago, and we have the two
And
Baragons together.
it's a little hard to see, but unfortunately, I think the tip of on your this Bandai on the right, the tip of his
Yes, got
horn is already a little damaged.
yes,
Like
yeah,
the paint,
thanks.
yeah, the
It did
paint already
not
got knocked off. I
did
think it
not
probably arrived
survive.
that way.
He did arrive that way. But yeah, so now we can see the Bandai is definitely more gray. Not too much paint. It's kind of more kind of like a single color with a little spray of gray on top. The only really paint is in the eyes and the mouth area, and I think the claws, as we'll see. So we got the red mouth. Everything else is kind of very monotone. Like the color is not as bright as the Playmates. So I think I like the Playmates better. Just he just looks cuter and just more color to him.
Yeah, and I like the Playmates. There's an actual mouth with a
Mm,
with an opening. Like on
yes,
several of these Bandais, there's like the mouth doesn't really have an opening. It's just kind of
painted
painted
on.
on teeth.
Yes, yeah.
But oh yeah, but yeah, here we go,
Yeah,
Playmates,
great
yay!
choice. A lot of choices. So I think if you're a Baragon fan, this is definitely the one to get. A great figure by Playmates for, between $12 and $18. So in theory, Baragon should be on the shelves of Target. I have not been able to find him at Target. I think Heisenberg, you were able to get Baragon on Amazon at a little bit higher price than the typical Target pricing, but I think we had to bite that bullet because Baragon is just too cool.
Very glad to have them. All
Yep.
right, this is Heisenberg.
And G Forever, hope you enjoy the Playmates Baragon.